Friends, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Ace Tutor Point. Today we'll go through another subject that is mathematics education. The art of lesson planning. Foundations, values, objectives and the craft of planning a mathematics lesson from Bloom's Taxonomy to Herbart's 5 steps. Generally, we'll go through the sums in mathematics, but what we'll cover in this session is nature and scope, values of maths education, aims and objectives, lesson planning, sample lesson planning, why it matters. What exactly is mathematics? What is the nature of mathematics? So, mathematics is the science which draws necessary conclusions. Logic is a science that helps us draw conclusions and interpret findings on the basis of logical reasoning. Mathematics is a logical and ordered structure of terms, formulas, rules, principles, and puzzles. Mathematics has a way of thinking. Pythagoras, the first mathematician to apply mathematics to natural phenomena, showed that a musical instrument's sound depends on the length of its string, proving math's power to explain the world. A logical and ordered structure. Mathematics education is conceptualized as teaching the basic mathematical processes: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The modern conception of mathematics learning. It develops logical power, develops accuracy, honesty delivers physical development, develops a logical point of view, patience and perseverance, truth and loyalty develop, stimulates new discoveries. Where mathematics shows up in daily life: measuring distance, that is making maps and measuring space, banks and business, insurance, office, economics, research, engineering, construction, industrial development, space exploration, movement of stars, constellations, courses and careers, the future in academic disciplines, everyday routines. You must use KS HIT from morning to night. There are 3 values of mathematics education. It's very important, and the 3 values are also very important, and it is essential to learn. First is utilitarian value, that is useful in social practice and business. Mathematics is embedded in everyday and professional life, indispensable to every section of society. Next is culture value. Culture is a legacy of virtues: patience, honesty, integrity, accuracy, passed down through generations via mathematics education. Third is disciplinarian value. Shapes a person's mind and behavior. Confidence, concentration, regularity, neatness, and decision making all flourish through mathematics. General objectives versus specific objectives. So, what are the general objectives? Restive and general statements: the destination, not the route. Set of teaching any subject as a whole, achieved gradually over the long term. Motives are like a ruler giving direction without detail. What are the specific objectives? Very restive, short term and specific in meaning, specified for a single lesson or a topic, not the whole subject. Formed keeping in mind desired behavior change. Each objective's assessment can be planned individually. The most important topic is Bloom's taxonomy in mathematics education. According to Dr. Benjamin Bloom, the basic function of education is to bring about a change in the behavior of the student. A child's knowledge, understanding, application, and skills should be developed through the teaching process. So, knowledge recalls facts, terms, and definitions related to mathematics. Understanding explains similarities and differences between concepts. Application applies mathematical knowledge and skills in novel situations. Skill develops speed, accuracy, and confident problem solving. Action verbs used to frame objectives. Knowledge, understanding, skill, and attitude. Next is lesson planning. So, what is lesson planning? A lesson plan is an organized statement of general and specific goals, together with specific means by which these goals are to be achieved by the learner under the guidance of teacher on a given day. A lesson plan is teacher's mental and emotional visualizations of classroom activities. Davy says a teacher should be fully prepared before going to the class because nothing can hide a teacher's progress except the teacher's incomplete preparation. Lesson plan must be prepared because this is nothing to a teacher's progress as unpreparedness. Daily lesson planning involves definition or defining the objectives and arranging the method and procedures. What are the characteristics of good lesson plan? So, written and summarize, prepared in written form with clear objectives registered. Child centered, keep age, interest, knowledge, and growth of the child in mind. Effective methods, that is, clear teaching procedures, approaches, and techniques. Time bounded, learning is completed within the specific time as planned. Flexible, not rigid. A companion, not a master, adapts to classroom contingencies. Built in evaluation, assessment is detailed in the form of a clear test pattern. Next topic is Herbert Spencer's 5-point method, a classic method of lesson planning. Still one of the main influences behind planning structure today. First, preparatory actives, prior knowledge before the lesson begins. Presentation, introduce new content clearly and systematically. Third, comparison, relates new knowledge to what's already known. Fourth, generalization, draws out rules, principles, or general concepts. Last is application, uses the new learning in exercises or problems. The key importance or key components of a lesson plan is general objectives and specific objectives, previous knowledge testing, teaching methods and devices, teaching material and references, blackboard, that is BB work, elementary information includes subject, date, series, class, teaching points and presentation, teaching learning activities, evaluation of achievement, assignment, and homework. Sample lesson, similar triangles. So, symmetry of triangle, teacher and student activity flow. Teacher's question, what are the similarities between the two squares given below and what else? Student activity. Students observe the figures and try to distinguish between the two, comparing sides and angles. And the concept reached from this activity is congruent triangles having the same shape and size. Corresponding sides and angles are equal. Merits of lesson planning. Builds teacher confidence. Confidence increases as the teacher gets a chance to perfect the plan beforehand. Keeps class on goal. Objectives, targeted change, and how it will be achieved are all made clear. Time to respect it. The plan is completely within the specified time. Nothing is wasted. Flexible and responsive. Class contingency solutions are considered. The plan adapts to real moments. Rich learning experiences encourages audiovisual aids, varied methods, and meaningful content. Connects across subjects. Good planning links lessons to other subjects in students' life. A good plan is a compass, not a cage. Lesson planning steers the teacher's ship through the sea of education, guiding without binding, structured yet flexible enough for the moment. So, this is it from today's session. Hope you have learned something new today and it has increased your knowledge in mathematics. Please like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Thanks for watching.